Hello and welcome back. My name is V and today I'm going to make a little bit of a different video in comparison to what you're normally used to here on the channel. So I have a few thank yous to say, and the first one goes out to my community who have been so kind and so supportive to me in the past few months. At the beginning of February, I created my first ever PC funding goal, not really expecting that I would reach the end of the goal by the time Dawn Trail comes out. And I just have to say I'm so grateful for all of your support and for the fact that you've come together and you've helped me buy not a new PC, but a PC overall, as I did not have one. 2.5 years ago, I bought myself a laptop when I moved out on my own with my child, and that was the only thing that I could afford at the time. So this is legitimately the first PC that I've had in ages, and I have to say that if I hadn't had this PC now, I probably would not be able to play Dawn Trail, to continue to make content the way I do. So thank you for that. But my community isn't the only one who I'm thanking for this PC. I have to say massive thanks to Fractal as well for sending me a free case that under normal circumstances I couldn't even dream of having. I've started working with Fractal a few months ago as one of their ambassadors on social media and on stream. And I have to say, without a doubt, that my relationship with Fractal was one of the best relationships that I've ever had with a company. So apart from talking about the case in general, and I'm going to show you some footage on how the PC got assembled into the case as well, I would like to just gush about this relationship a little bit and Fractal as one of the companies that cherishes and values their communities. Apart from being gifted this gorgeous case that you'll see in just a few moments, I had the opportunity to meet the Fractal team this year at TwitchCon, and I came back home full of impressions, positive feelings, and determination to keep working with Fractal as one of the companies who have demonstrated that they truly do care not just about the quality of their products, but about the community as well. And I think that pretty much every content creator who is a part or is a part of the Fractal community can say the same. Just a small example of how well Fractal takes care of their community is the fact that Fractal was one of the companies that hosted a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous community night during TwitchCon. Myself and my plus one, Neon Genesis, had the honor of participating in this community dinner. It was one of the best and most beautiful events that I've ever attended. Fractal hosted this dinner in Rotterdam on a beautiful boat and had the entire Fractal community come together, hang out, get to know each other. We were served a lovely dinner, and I can say that everything during the event, before and after, was absolutely perfect. So thank you again for hosting the dinner, for inviting us, for having us there as content creators as well as friends. And of course, thank you for the lovely hoodie. That was gifted to the Fractal community members during TwitchCon. But before I continue gushing about this wonderful relationship with Fractal, I would like to show you some footage on how we put this case together, tell you a little bit more about the case. By the way, if you're new here on the channel, make sure to subscribe so you know where to come back, especially if you're a fan of MMORPGs like Final Fantasy XIV. This is something that I really wanted to do on live stream, but due to some very unforeseen circumstances, I was not able to. So instead, I recorded some footage that I wanted to show you, and this is something that you can currently see on screen. The case that I was gifted by Fractal is the Fine 7, and even though it was my choice, I have to say that it is also one of the most beautiful cases that I have ever seen. And it is not just beautiful, it is absolutely sturdy, safe, gorgeous looking. It is quite heavy, which is a really good thing because it gives me this sense of security, knowing that no matter what, my PC components are going to be safe. If I'm moving, if I'm traveling, if I'm doing anything like that, this case will hold. Now, I'd like to tell you a little bit of a story on why I didn't end up doing this on live stream. The fractal case was sent to me almost a month ago at this point, and it arrived to Serbia quite quickly. However, for the longest time, I was not able to get the case because the case was stuck in Serbian customs. The reason why I didn't end up assembling this PC on live stream is because the case was very, very late. And this was through no Fractal's fault at all. From the moment Fractal sent me the case until it arrived to Serbia, it's only been a few days, but the Serbian customs for some reason decided to hold my case because of some documents that I needed to send and provide. Since this was happening before TwitchCon and I had a lot of videos to make and schedule before TwitchCon, out of sheer desperation, I had my friend lend me a case that I could borrow and temporarily put my PC components into, which does sound like a lot of work, but I really didn't want to leave, go to TwitchCon and have nothing happening on the channel and spend my time worrying about when this case is going to arrive. So temporarily, I put my PC components into an older case while I was waiting for this beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous Define 7 to arrive. I was also quite nervous and quite scared that something would happen to these PC components if I put them together on my own, so I had a friend helping me. And I'm very glad I had some help because from the moment we opened the case, I realized that I would simply not know what to do with it, as everything looked very modern, very intimidating, and for anyone who's ever put the PC together, I believe that you know exactly what you would be doing with this case. I personally did not, so I really appreciated both the awesome user manual that Fractal has provided and my friend's help. And now that my PC components are at home in their Fractal case, I can say without a doubt that this is the best and the most beautiful case that I've ever had. The case is perfectly designed so that it keeps my PC at perfectly low temperatures. The fact that one side is entirely made out of glass is so gorgeous. And it is so sturdy and safe that honestly, I could not have wished for a better case. So thank you again. And obviously, this is just a very short preview on what the case looks like, what it can do, and it is definitely not the only Fractal case. If you are on the market for the case yourself, I advise you to go to Fractal website and check out some of the beautiful products they have there. Because Fractal doesn't just take care of their communities, they absolutely make sure that their products are top-notch, which you can see for yourself as well. Thanks again to both Fractal and my community for supporting me through my content creation, for helping me with putting the PC together, and for being able to continue making content. My job as a content creator is to prove to you that I will be consistent, that I will continue to make great content for you to enjoy, and thank you for making it possible for me. Thank you ever so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.